Extra pockets.
Uh-oh. What do I do?
I don't know.
We'll come back
Oh,
now.
yeah, never made those.
So last time,
Previously,
right? Last time you guys were in Singorn, you were hanging out with the elves. There was a murder.
Stay second.
You kind of looked at it. It looked like it was a professional job. Pockets kept trying to steal stuff and being told no.
Yeah.
You guys were invited to. I have real forks if you want a real fork. Okay.
Pocket's street name is Prison Wallet. Instead of Pocket.
How many? She has extra pockets.
He does. He does.
$5 one pocket.
I haven't painted the backpack and glued it back on, but yeah. They asked you, since there were only 3 speakers instead of 4, to help them purify the orb. You did so. Then you went upstairs and partied like it was 1997. Omi got drunk. Snuzzles and Tatiana, like,
This is CBD.
like danced all night, had a great time. Everybody kind of stumbled back and went to bed. And it is now the next day. Oh yeah, and you saw the seer, the bee seer.
Yeah.
And she kind of gave you some information, but she was kind of vague about it. And
Yeah, she couldn't describe her shit.
well, yeah, / some of your back stuff is blocked somehow.
Yes.
And we have that +1 Constitution
Oh, like a day or something.
modifier and saves for 24 hours.
That was like 2 hours.
I
I
have
thought
written
we
down
did
24
so
hours.
good with the tree.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was 2 hours and then it was 24. So yeah,
Yep. So we're still in it.
you're still in it for half a day at least.
Sorry, I'm just gonna keep going here. Let's do this.
So you guys wake up a little hungover,
Clearly.
but not too bad considering you've got a bonus on your constitution right now. But still a little like headache and stuff, a little light sensitive. You look up and you've got like nice canopy of leaves over you in bed, and everything's kind of comfy, and
Delicious.
there is a tray of food.
Taco Bell.
Yeah, sitting next to you.
Yes.
I think you need some like heavier food than just
Yeah.
nuts and berries.
Yeah, we're doing the pre-ceremony fasting now.
Yeah. Yeah, and the wine didn't help. So what do you guys want to do?
I crawl over to the plate of food and fall asleep.
So good.
Did he and
I'll eat and sleep.
Beauregard change places?
I know, right? That elven wine.
Yeah.
Well,
I think it might be time to rally and go on another journey, you guys. Kind of sorted this place out really well, so kudos us.
yeah. I feel the exact same. Dwarven stronghold.
I like
And
dwarves.
I like dwarves.
Or maybe don't like dwarves. I think they're nice. They're definitely nice.
Cuddly. Let's see.
They're like kind of your kid, right?
Kind of, sort of.
Not really.
All
Yeah, I wouldn't
Short
mind
people
go see
are
the
not the
dwarves.
same.
Don't look at me. I
You
mean,
seen like the picture? It's like how
you're
to talk
bulking
to short
goblins in with
people.
there too.
It's like
So I think we should go towards Davidson.
see,
Yeah.
like the picture is like how to talk to short people. It's like don't do this. It's like picking up like choking him. Like do this. Okay, we'll go visit your shorter brethren. I don't know if I can be able to fit in there though.
It'll be fine. Yeah. They build for visitors.
Yeah, so the information we got was that like the first couple of levels are usually for the public, traders,
I'll probably be quite the spectacle.
tourists, things like that, and then they don't usually let people down lower. It's more of a private thing,
Yeah.
so nobody knows how deep the caverns go underneath this mountain, and it's a pretty big mountain. It's about 1,000 feet. It's actually like real life over 900 feet, so it may be even bigger than that in this world.
Yeah. Let's go to Davidson.
Okay. So easiest way. You guys want to? Nah, we don't have that anymore. That's good.
What?
The easiest way is to take the transportation stations.
Right.
Yeah.
Are we recording?
Yeah, it's recording, and it's been on. What?
He's like eating his mac and cheese.
Is it just your mom that's watching us?
I don't know.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. Did you talk back?
No.
Talk back.
I don't even think she's watching.
Transportation station.
Yeah.
Transportation station.
So you get to the transportation station, and unfortunately for you, it actually drops you off at the bottom of the mountain.
That sounds
yeah.
like us.
I'm wearing full plate
What's the
armor here.
transportation station? Like a teleporting thing?
Yeah.
Oh, neat.
It's kind of like a magical subway almost.
Ooh.
Yeah, you've never been, have you?
Wow.
So you follow them down into this this station, and it's all made of marble, like floors are marble, and you see a little booth, and they plop down a couple gold, please, like 5, I think.
Alright.
And you get these little
I'll get rid of the 5 gold.
this stone with a rune on it. It's kind of glowing, and you look back into the back, and instead of like going down to subway area, there's like these large cubbies with magic circles on the floor, and they walk in and take you with them. The room starts glowing, and your consciousness is pulled out of your body.
Ah.
And it's just kind of like you're weaving on like a string of light towards a destination.
Ah. Kind of like the new like Mario Odyssey when you go on the electric wires.
Oh, okay.
It's very similar to that. It's very like a vein or an electric wire or something similar to that. I need you guys all to do survival checks.
Uh-oh.
Survival check.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Am I really rolling for this girl?
I guess so.
It's gonna be fun.
Pockets! No, Pockets, no!
Ooh, no, that's bad.
For me,
That's the first natural one of the game.
Oh shit!
what is that?
Plus my
initiative?
survival.
17!
No,
So that's a 6.
6. That's a natural 1.
Yeah.
You're gonna yak everywhere. I got 17. What else do I need?
18 for me and 17 for Pockets.
Did you just roll once for both of you?
No, I rolled 1
Oh,
and I
yeah.
rolled again.
I got 17.
Or I could do it that way.
I don't think so, dude. Come on, creatures? What kind of creature attacks do I do? I mean, I think I only like 22.
Full rest, okay. No, up.
Who'd you roll?
17?
17? Okay.
Sorry.
So you're flying along this string of light, and you get about halfway there, maybe. You don't really know where you are, and Tatiana, all of a sudden, you just kind of like, you lose concentration on where you're supposed to be going. You take 3 points of psychic damage,
Oh, God.
No!
and you 3 show up together, and Tatiana's nowhere to be seen.
Uh-oh!
3 points of psychic damage.
What?
Is this normal?
No, it's not normal.
Uh-oh!
No, it's not normal.
I
Tati.
turn around and I start booping things. Tatiana, no! Boop! Boop ruin! Boop
You are
ruin.
standing in this magic circle on the other end of wherever you were supposed to be going with Omi and Pockets, and the runestone that you were holding is now dead. It's not glowing any longer. Calculating that you can use this once.
Ah!
And there's bins next to the door where you throw them back. But no, she is nowhere to be found. You do pop out of a magic circle, but it's not at a station you've ever been to before.
Uh-oh.
God.
Dungeon has a standalone adventure.
There
She's got
are-
the party.
I've never seen it before.
No, you've noticed that the ones that you've been to, like the 2 or 3 that you've been to, they're different colors. And this one is not a color that you've been to before. Looking around, people are moving in and out. The occasional person is just like, rubbing their head, but not very many. And they walk up the stairs after they deposit their stones. You do not have a stone in your hand. So it's kind of an awkward situation where you just like pop out of nowhere and you're
Yeah.
all by yourself in this big circle.
Is there someone I can like ask like where I am?
Yeah, you can go to the booth that's
Yeah.
always near the front.
Yeah, I'll go to the and like ask where I am.
Well, you're at the Castro Bazaar, of course.
Castro Bazaar.
Yeah.
Really? Well, that's not where I was planning on going.
Where were you planning on going?
I was going to the Davidson district.
Oh, no. That's not anywhere near here.
Yeah, you grabbed
There
my
have
armor.
been, huh?
You grabbed my armor.
Yeah, I did. One of my other characters from another game forgot to equip everything
Yeah.
and attune anything. And I'm like, that is why your AC is 15 instead of 19.
Yeah.
That's why you're getting your ass handed to you. You can either, we've had a couple problems with the system lately. Of course, there's something wrong with everything around here. We're looking into it, but unfortunately, until then, you will probably have to walk.
How far?
It's only like 6 miles.
6. Do you see the armor that I'm wearing? You want me to walk 6 miles in this?
I didn't tell you to put that armor on this morning.
Wow. Block sweater.
I apologize, sir, for the inconvenience, but please move along. You're holding up the line.
I am a ma'am, not a sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. You were wearing a helmet. I couldn't tell.
All right. I guess I'll head out then.
Okay.
And start making my way.
Okay. You come out and it's not. You've not been to this neighborhood before, but it's
No, she
actually.
said I was gonna have to walk. So.
He's a sir, okay? Sorry for the nasally voice. You walk up the station and you get to the top, and this neighborhood is a little bit different than the ones that you've been visiting lately.
Okay.
It is busy. There are a lot of people here, and there are a lot of different types of people just milling around. There are dwarves, elves, halflings, gnomes,
Oh.
humans, everything just milling. You look around, and it looks like there's been a party here. And you look around, and there's streamers and flags and cloth blowing in the wind. Do a perception check for me. Sorry, my nose is really stuffy today.
At least it's not a 1. 14.
14. You look around and you're looking at some of these banners and flags and things, and the closer you look at them, the more worn they look. You see people shouting with little carts and things, selling food and trinkets and all that stuff, and you also notice that it kind of feels like, we'll do an insight check for me. Insight check.
Inside. What is with these horrible rolls? A 9.
9. It's good enough. They seem kind of forced, like they're trying too hard. Like there's people running around, like giving like beads to people and things like that, but they're just like, they're doing it out of habit. They're not really doing it because they're enjoying it.
Okay.
It looks like the decorations haven't been replaced in about a month.
Wow.
Some of them are torn, some of them are stained. It still gives the air of a celebration, but it looks like everybody here that is celebrating or selling is trying too hard, trying to make light of a situation that is just oppressive. It's still dark here, but there are lights on everywhere, different colored lights. You look across the street through the crowd, and there is a what looks like a bar surrounded by glass, which is very expensive. And there are dancers on benches inside. There are people drinking. You see a few more of these areas where people are in their revels, but it's kind of early in the morning. I mean, it's like 11 o'clock in the morning. What are they still doing? It's just, it's a very odd atmosphere. Like, you want to get caught up in it. It sounds fun. It looks great, but the closer you get, the more worn and torn it looks.
Okay.
Did you guys want to do anything to try to find your friend, or?
I want to say, before you deposit the cube back into the thing, I want to go to the booth up front and say,
Okay.
we're missing a friend. What do we do, and how do we find them?
I don't know.
We'll sue!
There's nothing to sue. The stone has been worn. It's already been paid for. It's already been used, which means your friend got to some destination. It can't be outside of the city if it makes you feel any better.
Has this happened before?
It's been happening occasionally since the darkness settled.
Yeah.
The ways aren't as clear as they used to be. People still use them. Everybody has to get to work, right?
So, for the people that this has happened for, what do you tell them to do in order to find their friends?
Well, that one I can't help you with.
So you tell them to just piss off,
Yeah.
Well,
Lose our friend.
just lose a friend, and
you know what? I just work here. I just sell rune stones and I collect them and I tell people how to use the ways and.
Not very well.
is there a way you can contact the other stations to see if our friends showed up?
Oh, yeah.
Since you guys do work together as a group.
And you all sound exactly the same.
Which is weird. Debbie.
I'm a man.
Mr. Debbie.
Unfortunately, there's too many stations. If you have an idea of where he or she might have gone,
What's the next closest station to us?
the next closest station, that would be the Twin Peaks station.
Oh. I thought we were at the Twin Peaks station. We are.
No,
he
you're
needs
at the
to
Davidson. It's not close. Twin Peaks is at the highest peak in San Francisco.
Oh, Davidson. I just
Mount Davidson is.
Yeah. Mount Davidson is. Where's Mount Davidson at? One second.
It's like behind. So
It's
there's
like
Twin
the right-
Peaks, and then the one right next to it is Mount Davidson.
No.
I looked it up. It's like
No,
over
is that
90
like the one like the South San Francisco sign is on?
No.
Yeah.
No, it's like, well, so Twin Peaks is, one of the peaks is the smaller one, and the other one is Mount Davidson.
Yeah, so they're just right next to each
Yeah,
other.
they're right next to each other.
But I mean, that's really close. What's the other one that's closer? That's near us?
Maybe the Castro Bazaar,
Huh.
or the Mission Station,
Hmm.
or maybe even the Panhandle. I don't know which direction your friend went.
Hmm.
So maybe he just wanted to go somewhere else instead? Where would he go if he was just like,
Sheep.
where'd she go? Just pissing off.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any locate spells or anything like that, or
I'm looking right
no?
now.
You don't have scrying yet.
No.
Earth and grass. I'm just gathering info. I couldn't have lost her. I have to play this one. Okay.
Does Pockets have anything? Oh, that's right, you are.
She changed
Does
her
she?
things.
Stick magic, false slide,
Oh.
missile, absorb elements. What's Ignazer's Scorcher?
If we want to take a small break, I could get Skywrite. Write a message in the cloud.
Do that.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you're wandering around this area. You see off in the distance, he kind of pointed the general direction. In that direction is a large, like, two mountains, one of them larger than the other.
Okay.
And you kind of figured that's where you need to go.
Yeah, so I'll start heading that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have
There
anything like that.
are handsoms all over the place.
Excuse me?
Like the buy stuff?
No, handsoms. They're
so-
small parts,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
like two-person, like
Oh,
horse
the-
carts,
the-
like taxis.
Oh,
Basically.
like okay.
Yeah, how much?
It's like 2 silver to get halfway across the city.
Yeah, I'll hop in one.
It's a lot faster than.
I'll hop in one. 2 silver?
And you're resting for a little bit.
Yeah, let's swap out a spell. Where should I have it say? We can say about the 10 words.
Do you have
Pockets.
to do like an hour-long rest?
Since, I have all the money.
Like,
So we can't really go anywhere. Yeah, he's our bank.
oh.
Oh, shit. Look at our fucking stash. I mean, we're jumping her in.
Start dancing.
Time to make some money. I start powdering my nose. So you're gonna skywrite?
I can do, 10 words.
10 words
Should we
skywrite.
say where to meet us or?
Hey girl, miss
Hey
you.
girl, yeah,
Hey girl, miss you.
Yeah.
Get down. We're gonna wait.
I
at
don't
Davidson.
have much time, or no. We'll try again when I long rest tomorrow. Yeah, no.
It has to be long rest or short rest.
No, I mean like if we waste the first one on like
Oh.
more than 10 words.
Oh no, we're not doing that. Let's see. You have to
Mount
say
Davidson.
waiting for you at Mount Davidson.
Yeah, but where should we go?
Uh,
Where's it? Look around. Where are we? We're just still in Chantilly?
Yeah, can we do a little just kind of look around?
Yeah, do a perception check for me.
Oh, with help.
Roll your own.
I forgot. 16.
Yeah.
19.
Okay, so you're looking around. You notice that wherever you got out, there are people moving around you as well. Not as many as like downtown, but there are people moving in and out, and there are a lot of carts going up and down this specific road, and it looks like it's leading all the way up to the top of the mountain.
Are there handsoms as well that we can use to?
Not so much going up and down. It's more of carts full of goods. You could probably hitch a ride if you ask someone.
Should we say meet us at the top of the mountain? Or meet us at the bottom of the mountain?
Let's start feeling out what's going on in this area since we're going there already. Maybe the locals have information that we could use.
Okay. So I have
So let's start talking to some locals. Do we see any people with authority or?
Not so much. You see basic merchants walking around, citizens. A lot more dwarves than you're used to seeing.
Is there a tavern maybe? We could sit down and talk.
There's
to some
always a
locals.
tavern.
Okay.
It's a big city. They've got lots of taverns here.
All right. Well, let's hit a tavern up. Let's see what. Do we see a popular tavern that people are coming in and out? And friendly?
It's 11 o'clock in the morning.
Like you said, it's a big city.
Yeah.
I open at noon every day. And they're in the door.
I know, right?
Can we go to Ye Old Mix?
Right. The old Twin Peaks.
Ye Old Twin Peaks. And at 6. We're ready.
You find a place that it's got some older locals sitting around. A couple of them have beers. A couple of them have like plates of food. You notice that most of the taverns here serve food.
Yeah.
What's the name of this establishment?
Oh God, I don't care.
Okay.
It's what is the name of the establishment?
Yeah. Let's see. I like the idea of something mixed.
Mm-hmm.
Ye Old Mix.
Yeah, you old mix. Tatiana, meet at the mix. Bring money. We made tab.
Perfect. Skyride.
Do a perception check.
Oh, that's better.
How long does that last?
Up to an hour.
Okay.
20.
20. Yeah, you see it. You're
Okay.
like lean back in the cab a little bit more. Like nobody saw you. Nobody knows who you are, but you're just like, wow, that was wow.
Advertising at this day. Ooh, yeah, we could make some money advertising.
Yeah, what were we thinking?
I could just be spamming this. Get rid of the Tatiana message.
Yeah.
Come to the mix, everyone.
Fun
Tatiana.
traveler. Drunk halfling.
You saying it again?
No.
Drunk halfling, we'll party.
We do.
Are you using it again?
No.
Okay.
But I do need money though, because we're starting a tab.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't have any money.
Oh.
I don't think so.
Ew.
We stopped by.
You don't have any money at all?
I think I'm holding it all.
Yeah.
Really? You don't have any like starting money
Yeah,
from
I
your
had
equipment and stuff?
$5 starting money that he didn't take. Thank God.
Yeah. Well, that's your starting money.
I'm surprised you didn't go in to redeem.
I just, when we get money trembling. I just
Heard
glanced.
it
10 something.
before.
Yeah, it's currency.
And look where it's got it.
I have 10 gold.
Yeah, you guys have plenty of money for drinks and food.
Yeah.
It's
The
not.
smell of it.
It's not that. It's not like real San Francisco. It's not that expensive. You could probably get like a quick meal and a drink
And orphan
for like
dwarfs.
a couple silver.
And orphan dwarfs. They let you bring food into the old Knicks.
Are we eating dwarfs? What's going on?
Orphan dwarfs.
Orphan dwarfs?
It's
Oh,
the
raggedy dwarf Andes.
I mean, the mascot actually looks more like a halfling
Yeah.
than a dwarf, but
Potato.
Orphanlings.
Shit.
so you walk in and, like I said, there's a couple guys like eating and stuff. It looks like they pretty much hang out here a lot. They're sitting in like a corner, grumbling and smoking their pipes, and just like they see you walk in and like roll their eyes a little bit. The tavern keep like just kind of rolls his eyes at them and looks at you. And what can I get you?
I would like that Mary.
I've got ale. I've got tomato juice.
Ooh.
I've got ale.
I would like an ale with some spicy things in it. You don't like spice, do you?
We've got peppers, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes, please. Guys, fresh pepper in my ale, please.
Yeah. So he runs back and grabs you a pepper from the kitchen. He's like, I know exactly. Do a Constitution check for me.
Well, plus something. 14.
14. Yeah, it's spicy, but you're fine.
I started doing like a tall, like, rah thing at all like the little dwarfy things. Rah,
Yeah, they're looking at you funny. I mean, they've never seen one of you before.
Yeah.
And they're looking
Big
at
boys.
Omi kind of like, psh, tiny person.
I'll take a double beer, please.
Just like a mug.
Yeah, just a mug. I'm gonna bathe myself in it.
A whole 16 ounces? They
whole-
come in pints?
Did you get one for pockets or?
Do you know what Pockets is in timeout right now?
Oh.
For being disorganized.
He drank too much last night.
No.
He's not gonna
No,
have.
no.
He's gonna have a little bit to eat.
He's
And that's
had
about
enough.
Yeah,
it.
he's gonna have a little bit to do. He's gonna be very austere and just ask for a clean glass of plain water.
Whoa.
All right. Let me see what I can find. And he brings you a glass of water, and it is not clear at all. It's kind of cloudy, and there's a little stuff floating in it. And
I'll do
I
Druidcraft to make it into a flower if there's enough dirt.
no, there's not. But you can make a flower anyway.
Oh, great.
I
Yeah,
cast,
flavor the water with some flowers. You can do that.
sure.
Absolutely.
Well, before we do that, I'm gonna just do a cantrip, just mold earth and remove all the dirt particles from there
Ooh.
into a little ball and send it somewhere. And
It
send
doesn't
it-
work that way.
It doesn't. How
No.
about control flames, cantrip, and I'll boil the water of any poison.
Yeah,
and shit in there.
absolutely.
All right, so boiled water.
So now, like, the flowers in it are kind of super
No.
wilty and
I've
stuff.
made flower tea.
Stop it!
This is flower
That's
tea.
probably what it tastes like, too.
Flower tea.
Oh, yeah.
FLOUR.
It's really thick.
Porridge tea. It's FLOWER, right?
Yes.
Should we start a business? The tea business?
Okay.
I mean,
What do you do again?
why are we doing this again?
Oh no, it's devolved
This
into.
orb thing seems hard.
Yeah, it
Should we
does.
just like settle down? I mean,
Are you feeling okay?
It takes you
See
about.
something you like around here?
It takes you not more than like 30 minutes, 35, 45 minutes to get to the Davidson station.
Okay.
The guy drops you off, asks for his 2 silver, and takes off.
All right.
And you're just like, okay, I'm supposed to meet them somewhere. Do a
Yeah.
perception check for me. Should be good at this.
Where's
that's for now.
Oh, what is with these crap rolls?
How much I'm drinking? I'm not sure how long
10.
concentration left.
10?
Don't worry.
Yeah, I rolled a 3.
Yeah, you know what? There's enough people here that it's kind of hard to. And after like your whole harrowing experience, you're a little bit flustered, and you're just like, Why can't they just leave me here? You wander around for another half an hour,
Oh,
and
God.
by the time like your skyride ends, you see her clunking up, like sweat dripping all over her. It's like not cold, but there's a slight breeze. Shouldn't be sweating, but after all the walking in circles that she's done, she is pissed off.
Without saying anything, I just push a beer in her direction, an ale
Okay.
in her direction.
Down it.
Day drunk.
Well, this has been exciting.
Oh my God.
What happened? What happened?
I don't know. Somehow I showed up in this place that I've never been to before. I had a huge headache. I somehow ended up at the Castro Bazaar. And
Interesting.
it was just really weird. It seemed like there was like a huge party going on. But but all the banners and stuff were all like worn, like they hadn't been changed in like over a month. And people were like handing out beads and stuff, but it didn't look like they were actually having fun doing it. It looked like it was just routine for them. It was just like handing it out because it's just like a normal thing that they do.
I think we just discarded
It was just
the French
weird.
Quarter.
Yeah.
It was just really weird.
Well, this doesn't sound very fun at all then.
No,
It's not scary.
it wasn't
Let's not go there.
Yeah.
at all.
Well, thanks for like meeting up here. It took you a while, but we had some.
Yeah, I was a little freaked about my name in the sky, but
You like that?
yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
I had never seen anything like that before, and it freaked me out a little bit because I'm like, how's my name up in the sky?
Yeah.
But okay,
I wanted to do a heart over the eye, but it has a Y. Boop. Flower.
So what? Have you guys just been here drinking, waiting?
Yeah, we've kind of been like we're waiting for you.
Okay, do a Constitution save for me.
All of us?
You.
Me.
16.
It's not my +1, is it? It's my +1, isn't it? 6.
Your Constitution save? Yeah.
Yes.
Right there, +1.
No, your
No,
save's
I'm
right
sorry,
here.
right here. +2.
+2. So +4 total because you still have that up
Oh yeah.
for the next hour or so, but still, like, 8? Yeah, you're pretty tipsy right now. You've never had a whole pint before.
Yeah.
How is
And
it
it's
for?
just kind of kicking off from the wine that you had last night.
It's a muscle, baby. You gotta work it.
Yeah. And you're just kind of like, yeah, let's do this.
Mm-hmm. Let's go forward and round. Yeah. Up and
Wow.
down stuff.
Yeah.
So I get on top of El Dog. Did I still get
El
that?
Dog.
El Dog.
You have
Dog.
the dog still.
Beauregard.
Bird.
Come here, boy.
Oh, no.
And I sit on Beauregard.
Okay.
I rest.
Do an acrobatics check
Tie
for
him
me.
down.
Oh, 11. Plus.
Acrobatics.
That is 17.
Okay, yeah. You don't have a hard time staying on him. You're just kind of like, you're drunk enough that you're just like,
Yeah.
this is kind of nice.
That's precious.
Where did we end up on that saddle system? That we were talking about?
I don't know.
Did we have one for Bogart, or did you just ride him?
Oh no, he did. Didn't we get him all?
Did
duded
you?
up?
I think you did, yeah.
Yeah, we got him all duded up.
Yeah. He's got a saddle.
It's gonna tell me. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he has one.
Yeah,
Because you
yeah,
guys went to the
it's right
leather
there.
shop and...
Good Bogart, thank you for taking care of me.
Oh, you're so cute.
Yeah, the owner kind of sees all this and he's like, he brings out like a couple of scraps for Bo.
Aw.
You got a good dog there. Take care of him and
No.
sober up. All right. So what are you guys doing?
I think we should. Well, on my way, I will be sobering up. We should head out.
Do we know where we have to go here? We just know we had to come to the data center, right? Do we know exactly where?
Well,
Well, that's usually in mountains, yeah. think that's kind of their shtick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Elves were in the
You're
forest.
gonna ask around?
Let's
Dwarves
just ask
are in
the
mountains.
let's ask the barkeep. Barkeep, you need to find the entrance to the dwarves' kingdom, I guess.
Oh, you mean the Davidson district?
That's the one.
Yep. Follow this road all the way up to the top of the mountain. That's where the gate is.
Ah,
Good luck getting in.
why do you say that?
They've been refusing people. There's something going on in there and they won't tell anybody.
Do they like dogs?
I don't know.
Dwarves don't like dogs, do they? No, they do.
Dwarves don't like dogs.
Dwarves don't. Dwarves.
No, dwarves. Dwarves don't have a problem with dogs.
Well, then we got him in. Let's go charm him.
Is
Yeah.
it dwarf only?
I don't know. I haven't been up there, but a lot of people have been coming back empty-handed.
Yeah. And how long has it been going on?
About 3 weeks.
Sounds familiar. Any other strange happenings in and around here?
Well, I mean, can't see the sky anymore. It's been dark for a month.
Anything else besides the sky and the dwarves not letting him in? Weird noises or strange travelers?
Everybody's strange around here.
How peaceful.
I mean, look at your friend. He's huge.
Thank you for noticing.
The pink hair is a big giveaway. Other than that, just more of the same grumbles as he motions to the boys in the corner. Well, just grumbles. Everybody's complaining a lot.
The sky and dwarves won't let you in.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's
pretty
it?
much.
No information, huh?
I mean, lots of people coming back pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
Can't sell their wares. Can't get rid of them.
Have you thought about getting more than just ale?
Too expensive right now.
Well, we got some free advertising for you when we come back.
Yeah.
That sounds great. That sounds like a few drinks.
Awesome.
Yeah. We might be back to you.
Start a good business together.
Yeah, all right.
I could try to pat him on the head. None of that.
No, he's looking at you like, don't even fucking think about it.
We'll be friends.
Word of advice: don't treat dwarves like short people.
I'm already shorter than a dwarf. They should treat me like
I
tall
don't
people.
see height. You're all shorts.
Short to me.
All short to me.
I think we should be off up the hill.
Yeah.
So, let's go.
All right.
Let's get going.
Let's get going.
So how are you gonna get there?
We're gonna walk. Yeah.
All the way up.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, is there any other? Wait.
Yeah, we can
I
get like
think
a
you said there was no
little...
other transportation up there.
Some,
Oh, no, we
little
could-
parts and things.
Things that I wrote.
There are none going up the mountain.
Okay.
Yeah, it's they go by it. They pick up people at the bottom, but anytime somebody does this, they refuse and drive away.
Okay.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
not
yeah.
actual cabs.
Well, is there at the bottom of the hill people with goods that are milling around before they go up? Maybe we can hitch a ride.
Yeah. So you walk over to a bunch of people and
Yep.
start talking to them.
Yep. That's what I'm doing.
They're kind of huddled around their carts and stuff, and
I mean, me.
sure.
Got me.
And what are you gonna say to them?
Maybe if you have a lighter load, you could transport us up for a couple
Just
silver.
to a random person?
Yeah, just anybody that
I have a
seems like
shield, but-
they're stout and they could carry all of us.
Right. It's like like three groups or a group of three guys and stuff, and one of them looks
Makes
at you and he's like, yeah,
We'll throw some silver
that's
at you.
kind of the problem. There's no reason for me to go up there because they're not letting anybody in.
Well, do you like money?
That's why I'm here.
Well, how much would it cost to bring all of us up that hill?
With the dog,
Yes.
5 silver.
In total, 5 silver's not bad. I mean, we just spent, what, 2.5 silver for just beer.
Yeah, we'll get
I mean, we don't say it to her, to him, or her, whatever.
Do a persuasion check with
Oh.
disadvantage because you're drunk.
No, I'm lovable, I'm drunk. I'm a little fucking drunk.
5
super
silver.
charismatic. Well,
Wow!
That's-
Alright, I ran a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm
You
also...
can't roll lower than
you can't
that.
get
Yeah.
worse than that.
What about
So,
Pockets? Pockets like, I'll give it a whirl. Let me talk to the guy. on.
The guy's like, I don't Not even for 5 silver. Sorry. This is no. It's not worth me going all the way up there for nothing and coming back down.
With money.
Nope.
All right.
I mean, if you want to offer me a couple of gold, then
Whoa.
we'll talk.
Whoa. Hold up there. How much for your?
Look, man,
he's gonna
my
like a
horse has got to drive you all the way up there, lugging this stuff, and then come all the way down again. That's a
Yeah.
lot of wear and tear on my horse and my cart if
Yeah.
I'm not selling anything.
All right. How much for your cart and horse?
Well, I'm not selling it. How do you think I'm going to make a living?
Well, clearly not by delivering anything. This whole conversation's going nowhere.
I'm gonna take a look at the horse, like grab the head, like boop its snoot, and then I'll wild shape into a horse.
Okay.
Hey!
Hey.
I should have said something before I turned into a horse.
you see Suzzles walk over and
Pink
like
mane of hair, maybe.
ping
Yeah.
like ping the horse on the forehead, and then all of a sudden, poof, poof, he's like a horse with pink hair.
Is that like do a little prance and trot?
All right, everybody on. I'll ride Beauregard.
Okay.
Yep. So it's 1, 2, and.
What's the
there's
horse's
horse.
strength?
Yeah, my armor is going to be pretty
Yeah.
big. So
Oh,
I might still have to
Yeah,
walk.
you could probably carry
Pockets.
pockets,
Yeah.
but Tatiana and pockets, that's really heavy.
Yeah.
Tatiana is very light of foot.
But her armor is not.
Oh, is she armored?
Oh,
I
yeah.
am armored. No.
No, I mean pockets. Is
Oh,
pockets.
Pockets is fine.
That's what I'm
It's,
saying.
it's me.
I'll look up a regular horse. I don't have the war horse in here.
I mean, they can usually carry 2 people,
Yeah,
but
I
with
mean-
her armor, it's going to be a pain.
Yeah.
Well, the other horse that's in here is 18. Let me see what. I mean, like a pack horse should be pretty good.
Yeah. And that's exactly what you are. You're not a stallion or like
Yeah.
a wild horse or anything. You are pack horse because that's what you've seen.
Would that be draft horse?
Yes.
No. Boop-doo. Oh, they don't even have. Wait. What's that
Is it a CR1?
Oh, I don't think there's gonna be a.
You might not have to carry me. I could always cast a spell.
Oh, 18 still. Yeah. 18.
Yeah. You're fine then.
Yeah.
It's gonna be rough getting up all the way to the top. But because it's a long way.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're pretty good. I mean, it lasts for about an hour, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Well, I was just have better feed me on some. Or
Carrots.
You can't say that because you
Yeah.
are a horse. So
oh, hey, bring my phone down.
do an athletics check for me.
I'll fucking
Great.
throw you.
Don't throw me. I was gonna shape change.
I hate all these rolls. 10.
10. You were having a really hard time getting on him.
Yeah.
Pockets hops right up. He's light.
I'm an
Just
elf.
prancing
Half elf.
around.
Yeah. Pockets is like, yeah, this isn't so bad. And Tatiana's like, sit still.
You look like, why are you so bad at this?
I mean, do you want to try something different?
I'm
not like, do you want to like ask if you can climb up on somebody else's cart to get on your horse?
Oh, like ask the guy if I can climb.
Or anybody, yeah. I mean,
Yeah. I'll ask if I can use the cart as a boost to get up
okay.
on the horse.
Same guy?
No.
No.
He's got a little bit of attitude.
Would it help
I mean,
if
I was
turn
gonna
into a
offer
giant
him more
spider?
money, but I don't like his
Put him in a
attitude.
web and drag him behind me.
Here's that.
I don't like his attitude.
Okay.
I was gonna actually offer him money to take us up, but
Okay.
I didn't like his attitude. So I'll ask someone else if I
Okay.
can use their cart to like hop on the horse.
Sure.
Meanwhile, I'm getting sober.
So do it
another-
with advantage. I know, right? Waiting.
With
I'm getting
advantage?
sober. I'm like,
Yeah.
well, Buzz
Athletics,
is gone.
right?
Yeah, athletics.
Buzz is gone. Headache's here.
Yeah, the first one's better. 16.
Yeah, you're fine. You get up on top. Your arms around Pocket's waist, and you are on your way up the mountain.
We're on our way.
Yeah, Bo has no problem keeping up.
Fresh air.
Yeah,
He loves it.
yeah. It's kind of like the best walk ever.
Good Bo.
Something that doesn't have to wait for you. You make it to the top right as your beast shape wears off. It's a long way, and it's it's uphill. So you're just like, you're not running, you're kind of just plodding up, and because that's what you're made for.
Yeah.
You get to the top and it wears off.
Throw them off.
Get off of me! You're so heavy. What? Why?
Why? All this metal.
Armor.
I don't hate metal. I don't wear that. It's terrible.
It keeps me alive so I can heal all of you.
You better.
Well, you better
start
heal me now.
healing, Yeah. you owe me some extra heals though.
You get to the top and oh yeah, I have description.
Ooh, this is fun.
As soon as it loads, there we go.
Great tech. Break for a little bit. Catch your breath.
Yep. Okay. Okay, so the entrance of this district resides at the peak of the tallest mountain in the city. At the summit of the peak, you see 2 large doors set into the cliffside. The doors stand 30 feet tall and 40 feet wide. Carved into the doors are large figures of 2 dwarves. Looking closer, you can tell that one is male and one is female, though difficult because both have beards and wield axes. They stand aggressively guarding the entrance. Okay. So walking closer, you see a smaller door to the left,
Oh, that's
and the larger door itself, large enough to admit a regular-sized humanoid.
I say, hey people, hey dwarves, what's up dwarves?
Some dwarves.
Can I get in?
You just walking up to the door and talking to it?
Yeah. Well, no, to the
No,
dwarves.
I'll
The dwarves.
Walk up
I
the
thought you
door
said there's
and
a.
knock.
No.
I thought you said there was a male and female standing outside.
That's on the door.
That's actually the
Oh, I
the
thought
doors.
I thought they were actually.
He's drunk still.
Let my face get over.
He took one of those to-go cups.
Oh, God.
To go mugs.
Knock on the door.
You knock on the door?
Yeah.
A small slit opens in the middle of the door and 2 tired eyes peek through. Who goes there? You have no business here unless you bring a healer or a miracle.
We have both.
I'm a healer.
And I'm kind of a miracle.
And I'm down here.
Yes, you are. And you're way up there.
What do you need healed? I can pretty much heal
Well,
almost anything.
He said that just recently to me. He's like, I feel all the things.
Yeah.
are you saying that to the tired eyes?
Yeah, that's how maybe we could heal your stigmatism.
It's not me eyes. It's the rest of the place.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Why am I talking like
I don't know.
Contagious.
that? Booze, yes.
Are you mocking me?
No, I am drunk, sir.
All right. That's a good state to be in when you come in here. You hear the a loud clicking and then a metal on metal sliding, and the door opens, and in front of you is a decent sized dwarf, frizzy red beard. He's got a large crossbow on one hip and a packet of bolts on the other. He kind of picks up the crossbow a little bit. He's like, "Come in and close the door behind you."
Deal.
Crouched. That's just a tiny door.
It's a decent sized door. It's a normal sized door, so yeah, you'd have to duck
Okay.
a little bit.
Cool.
It's about the size of a regular door.
Yeah. Duck under it. Okay.
Yeah.
Bow. Yeah.
All right. As you do that, he kicks the door shut, and the beam slides back by itself. Looks like it's a weight balance kind of thing. What's your business here?
We've come looking for wares. You want to buy?
Yeah, I was looking for a warhammer. Just,
A warhammer.
wanted to try one out,
So you walked all the way up here for a warhammer.
Done.
Well, yeah, well, I mean, that's not the main reason why we're here, but,
What's the main reason you're here?
I'm here to clean your orbs, sir.
yeah, we've been sent to, cleanse the orb that's here.
Well then, it looks like you'll need to talk to the district manager.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
Follow me. And as he turns around, the cavern you entered is enormous. In the walls and across the ceiling, you start to notice gems embedded into the walls. The gems are raw, but looking closely, you notice that they are cleverly mined to create the constellations over San Francisco.
Ooh.
As he grunts for you to follow, he leads you through the cavern. You start heading down a sloped road deeper into the mountain. Gems glow dimly in the walls, showing the way down into the depths of the mountain. You see, even though the gems glow, he carries a torch. The path beneath your feet is worn smooth with time and the endless pressure of feet, hooves, and wagons being led up and down. This once busy thoroughfare now empty and lifeless. The occasional discarded piece of paper or scrap of clothing lays in the corner of the way, gathering dust. As the streets wind around the corner, you see the inside of the mountain open up into a multi-leveled shell in the crust of the mountain. Instead of one full district, there are layers of city blocks, all connected by lifts and levees. The platforms, once filled with bustling dwarves, are now scattered by the occasional shuffling of feet, moving up and down, stopping for a brief moment before moving to the next level. The nearest platform comes to a level stop in front of you, and a stooped dwarf shuffles off and into the darkness, eyes to the ground and blank expression on its face. You see a scattering of dwarves circumvent this individual and give it a wide berth. They've been looking worse lately, the plagued ones. They lose all knowledge of themselves and wander around the city like zombies.
Do they attack, or do they just wander?
They haven't attacked anyone yet, but staying too close to them, you get it.
Oh.
Should we quarantine them?
There really is no quarantine area for it.
I guess they haven't
We've just
already-
been trying to keep them to the upper levels. Like I said, getting too close, and they don't really respond.
Where did the first sick dwarves start?
Down in the mines.
Really?
But that's a question for the district manager. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to answer those questions.
Take us to the district manager, please.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Let's do it.
So you get on the level or that oh gosh, my brain is not working. The lift, thank you.
You're great.
Sorry, brain.
And it starts going down. As you go down, you pass the different levels, the different sections, and you see stalls with the occasional shopper and vendor, neither making much noise, not the markets you're used to. In the distance, you see large pulleys and winches hauling up what can only be described as giant square buckets. As each bucket gets to the top, it's mechanically tipped over and spills into an aqueduct that angles through this level and sends the water down a large pipe to the next. The water comes from the ocean. Not to worry, the water goes back to the bottom. Each time it's sent down a pipe, it's magically filtered and purified for the next level down. The rich live on the medium levels. No, thank you. And don't like their water dirty. Me, I like a little grit now and then. We refine the salt from the water and sell it. After we take the best bits, I mean. You go to another lift and down another level. It kind of, like, I haven't done this part in a really long time, and I'm like, wow, when did I think of that? He takes you down another level, and as the lift stops, he leads you to a large street with shops filling either side. Most windows are dark and abandoned. The sills covered in a thick layer of dust. Once busy, there are few signs of life remaining. In the distance, you see a small shadow darting from one side of the street to the other. It looks in your direction, giggles maniacally, and darts into the opposite alley. A couple seconds go by, and a small troop of dwarves chase after the small shadow.
Is that one of the plagues?
No, damn Jenkins. Always causing trouble. Now that there aren't enough exterminators to deal with them, they've gotten out of control, like mice in a grain mill.
What's a Jenkins inside?
It's a gremlin.
Gremlin. Are they?
They're not very friendly. They like to break things. They like to get into things. They like to cause trouble.
Are there any girl gremlins? Never mind.
Oh wow. Do they?
Wow. You're that drunk?
Yeah.
I think a gremlin would be
I saw
good
Gremlins
girlfriend.
too.
This
Gremlins.
creature. Do you want to do a knowledge arcana to see if you know what these creatures like actually are?
Okay, Alec can
He
help
should
you.
probably do it.
I'm looking at my
pockets.
arcana right here, 6.
Yeah,
I'm
so
sorry.
you should do
An
it.
arcana check. Sorry.
I'll
Yeah.
do advantage for him if we can.
Well,
Nope,
No.
no advantage for pockets.
Sorry.
It's just straight roll.
Straight roll.
That's
That
good.
shouldn't be too bad.
17.
17. Yeah, Pockets explains that like gremlins, like these specific gremlins, they're small. They're about 1.5 feet tall, 2 feet. They usually have purple skin, large pointy ears. They like to burrow into houses, under houses, multiply, and then break things, steal magic items.
Oh, no.
Or if there are magic items that are commonly used in a household or in a business, they like to curse them so that they don't work all the time.
That's adorable and
Ooh.
mischievous.
I'll take 2.
Where are they originating from? Do they come from outside the mountain, or?
Oh, they've always been here, but we've been able to quell their numbers to a certain extent so that they're not a major problem. Like rats.
More of a nuisance than a danger.
Yes.
They're not sentient, they're just pests.
Oh, they know what they're doing.
Do they have a language, kind of sentience, and a home and all that kind of stuff?
It looks like they talk to each other. I don't care. I just kill them
Fair
when I
enough.
see one.
Well, we're onto some bad shit here in Dwarf Town.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit going down here.
Has their movements have been affected recently, like with the plague, or are they just the same as usual?
Well, no, they've multiplied a lot because we don't have enough exterminators anymore to deal with them.
Interesting. Maybe. Well,
London.
it seems like it's not a huge priority, but we might be able to maybe help you with that as well. We'll talk to your
Yeah, that'd be great.
constable.
We can always use more exterminators down here.
Constable?
District manager.
District manager.
Whatever.
He shuffles down the street for a good hour before turning to the west and leading you down a short causeway. At the end of it, you see a large mansion surrounded by a low wall and an ornate gate flanked by 2 guards. In the center of the gate, you see a large... Huh?
He was asking me to turn the blanket on.
That's
It's already
like
on.
Oh.
warmer.
Right. I can fix that. Hang on a second.
It says it's on high.
Yeah. No,
Yeah, put it on that butts.
there are problems.
That'd be weirder.
Fan off.
Walk crotch.
London.
Pockets is being really useful so far. I'm not saying we should not.
Here we go. Less breeze, and there's a throw behind the couch if you need it. Um,
Do you want that thing that's behind the that's on top of the couch where it falls?
it's just the keyboard.
All right, we'll stay.
It's plugged into the wall.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. In the center of the gate, you see a large coat of arms with a crossed hammer and pickaxe in gold, with an enameled blue and white checker. The dwarf leading you notices you looking at the symbol. That's the coat of arms for the Carcron family. Some say they're dwarven royalty. Far removed, mind ya. They've been overseeing this district for nigh on 500 years. They used to be great orators, but now the current district manager stays in his home and doesn't go out in public much. Don't know why. Not my place to say. Walking up to the guards, he nods. Orville, Grig. These people say they can fix the orb. The one to the right speaks up and moves towards you, eyeing you with suspicion. You don't look like much. Kinda scrawny, if you ask me. But if you can do the job, you'll be needing to speak to the manager. Wait here, I'll see if he's taking audience. He turns to the other guard and nods and enters the gates. 10 minutes pass. A very slow, awkward 10 minutes. He'll see ya. Follow me. The dwarf you're with turns and smiles. I'll be leaving you for now. If you need me, he said all of you. You too, Drugar, no buts.
Oh.
You hear Drugar mumble under his breath as his eyes drop in defeat. This way. He motions for you to follow him through the gates, and you feel a tingling sensation on your skin, and then it fades. You follow behind the guard towards the entrance of the mansion. The doors are opened by 2 servants, both seem to be halflings. which you haven't seen in this district much. As you enter the mansion, you hear the chime of small bells. "Thank you, Grieg. I'll take it from here," says a dwarf dressed in a fine suit as he steps from behind the door. His beard is almost all gray and he looks underweight for a dwarf. "My name is Granzen. Please follow me to the district manager's office." He leads you to the right and opens another door. You guys just following him in?
Yeah,
Okay.
can I do an Arcana check or something for the tingly thing?
Yeah, go for it.
Yes. No. 7.
7. Yeah, you can't place it.
Ugh, chills. That was
Yeah, it
weird.
was
Did you
just-
guys
it was
feel
weird.
that?
Yeah. It was-
Someone must be
it was
talking.
really
about
Yeah,
weird.
it didn't feel. It wasn't painful. It was just kind of like it was like
Yeah.
just chills running down. Like
Like a check.
you're like, ooh,
Yeah.
hair standing up.
Hmm.
You've got lots of hairs on your arms.
Yeah. Pretty
um,
much your
Not
just
used to
whole
being
body.
so far
just-
underground. It must be ass.
the room beyond looks to have been an office once. There is still a desk in the far corner. The rest of the room, however, is more luxurious than functional. A fire burns slowly in the hearth across the room, and a large, low table is set in the middle of the room, surrounded by couches and over-padded chairs. The windows are outlined by large, heavy velvet curtains, and a huge Carcron crest hangs on the wall above the fire. This one even more ornate than the one on the gate. Stands with glowing orbs are placed around the room and provide adequate lighting. On a wide couch to the left of the table lounges a large, jovial-looking dwarf. "Come in, friends! Please come in. I'm Valak Carcron, District Manager of the Davidson District. Granzen, bring tea and snacks. Our friends look hungry. Scratch that. Bring beer and food. If these people are who they say they are, and do what they can do, we are in the presence of greatness." He sits back down and arranges himself again on the couch, while gesturing to you to sit opposite him. As he sits, 2 small dogs jump up on the couch and plant themselves on the pillows next to him.
I get off of Beauregard now that I'm completely sober after this long walk into this place. And just Bo walks over and starts smelling with the other dogs.
So Bo walks over and starts sniffing these dogs, and immediately they just start growling and snapping at him.
Alright, Bo, come here. Bo comes back. I was like, that's strange.
Yeah, do a perception check for me.
Yep. 16.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
So you notice that their collars are made of metal with little small spikes on them.
Like the spikes are going into.
No, out.
Oh, okay.
As in, like, these dogs are like,
They're attack dogs.
yeah, they're small. They're like lap dogs, but
They're lap attack dogs.
they're
Dogs are
vicious.
the meanest ones.
They are.
So you're the orb cleansers. What a very interesting occupation. Everybody roll a will save for me.
A will save? What is that? Wisdom?
Oh, I'm sorry. Wisdom, yes. Really?
I mean, I got 9 because it's the best thing I'm good at.
11 and 14.
18.
18. So, yeah, I don't know how to do this because they all saved last time.
Oh, no!
Wait, but he got an 18. I mean, that's a pretty good save. Isn't it?
I think the answer is no.
I'm sorry. Do this here. I'm sorry. Okay.
You
Too
three
close to his shoulder.
really like this guy.
He seems really great.
He's a really good guy, and you
Yeah.
kind of want to just sit and listen to him for a while.
I mean, he's bringing us food and snacks. He's got that really nice beard.
Yeah.
The dogs are a little yuppie, but he
I
seems
know,
great.
Yeah, even the
very
dogs
happy.
look a little bit nicer now. You're just like,
Hi,
oh.
puppies. I talked to him. He's
Yeah, I
like,
could-
please be nice to Beauregard. He's with us. Okay, puppies?
Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, this is weird. The guy said he wasn't a very good orator, but he seems to be talking to us very nicely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're really enjoying this.
Hmm.
And he continues, one that might prove useful in this part of the city for sure. You see, an opposing tribe, the Azer, have taken over the mines and also the lower levels of the city where the orb is being kept. If we could fight them, we would. But it seems that most of our warriors and miners have come down with this awful plague and don't remember how to fight. Now, I don't ask much, but would it be too much if you would take a quick jaunt down to the mines, then clear out those pesky Aesir and cleanse our orb? Drugar would be more than happy to lead you down there, wouldn't you, Drugar? He looks expectantly at your companion. I could reward you handsomely.
That is exactly how we like our reward.
Yeah.
What exactly is this reward? 'Cause
I mean,
I don't know what
gold, of course.
I don't know
And
what
this,
you think you're
to
doing.
you three, really sounds like a really good idea.
Yeah.
How much gold?
Oh, I'd say about 200 gold.
Whoa, that's a lot of gold.
That's a lot of gold.
We should probably keep some of this time. Remember how we didn't
You have any Warhammers?
last time at the pub? This one,
Yes, around somewhere.
Any magical warhammers?
I don't know. I'd have to ask.
Ask around. See if you have some magical warhammers. 200 gold.
I mean, 200 gold. How much gold do we have right now? Probably not 200.
He looks at you and smiles warmly.
I know. Maybe
As
too
he-
much.
As he does, he pulls a small bell from the table next to him and chimes it gently. The door you enter opens, and Granson enters with a tray of food and large mugs of ale.
Nope.
He places a setting before the four of you and then backs out of the room silently. Please, eat, drink. With that, Valak digs in, almost making a pig out of himself. You want to eat this so bad.
Awesome.
No.
No. Why
No.
no?
All I've had was like berries
No.
and things.
Can I? What can I do?
There's a lot of no. You better have a good reason for these
Yeah.
no's.
Yeah, you just like
Do you
you
know
start
something
digging
that
in.
we
You
don't
can't
know?
help
Really nice
yourself.
hospitality. This looks delicious.
I haven't dug in yet. I'm sort of like looking at him.
No,
like,
you really want to. You really want to.
Is there a way for me to break that?
Oh.
I don't.
No, you physically cannot stop yourself from doing
I'm
it.
eating.
Ah.
Yeah, you're eating and drinking. You're like, yeah, this is the best place ever.
Yeah. Does it taste really yummy?
Yeah, it does.
Ah.
And this is the first time you've ever had
Forbidden food.
meat.
Oh.
Oh, you're eating meat. Oh God.
Roll another,
how do
roll
I?
another wisdom save for me.
I need to.
Oh,
natural
yeah.
20.
Natural
Alright.
20. You need that.
You,
This is,
as you're putting another bite of meat into your mouth, you're like,
oh,
wait a minute, I don't eat
This is-
meat.
this is people. Not people food, but people. Like meat.
Oh, thank God.
This
Yeah,
is.
like you were under some kind of don't eat. Stop.
Oh, yeah. It's just
You're
so.
getting kind of drowsy.
I don't know, like,
like-
why. it's
Kinda like
just-
whatever.
Doing some kind of like
Indian pockets are.
Yeah,
spell
yeah, both
on
of you
you
are.
guys.
Mm.
You just broke out of it because
You're saying this out loud in front of him?
yeah,
How
bitch.
dare you? And I stand up and be as intimidating as a big Frollo can be.
That's why I'm saying it in front of everybody. So the big old
We
dude,
trusted you.
Do an intimidation check.
some big dude could do.
I
With
wasted
a
my
5.
20. Yes, it's 7.
Oh, yeah. He looks at you and kind of nods his head. He pushes his plate to the floor. Why are you still here? Lunchtime's over. Get to work as we agreed. Then we'll talk about payment.
I never made an agreement, so until I get my warhammer,
They have agreed to do this job.
We're independent
well,
people.
they can't do anything without me. So
Well, then they'll have to do it without you.
I'll go ahead and
have a good luck with
boop you
that.
on the snoot and cast guidance and be like, shake it off! Like, boop.
Ah.
It's a +1 to
Plus
saves.
D4.
So-
Oh, plus
D4.
D4.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll another
Wisdom.
wisdom save for both of you.
For me, wisdom 13.
Add a D4.
Add a
to-
D4.
Oh,
the triangle.
Yeah,
I'll boop pockets next.
Plus
16.
yeah. Okay.
And then for pockets. Oh, that's pretty good. Wisdom 20
Yeah.
plus
Yeah, he's fine.
22.
So you guys pop out of this. You realize this guy isn't as nice as he seemed to be.
Hmm.
Faker.
But as you're like thinking about this and popping out of it, you realize that you did agree to do this job willingly.
Yeah, but we didn't agree in what order we're going to do the job.
No, you did not.
So we can cleanse the orb first.
I mean, isn't that the job?
Yeah, that's the job.
No, he wanted us to kill off the other tribe.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, but
we
we
probably
don't
have
have
to-
to do that.
We probably have to go through them to get to the orb.
The door slides open and Granzin appears at the door. This way, please. He bows and waits expectantly.
I mean, we do need to go to the orb still.
The dwarf that's sitting across from you is kind of.
Can you give it?
Are you gonna stay all day?
Yes, all day till we get another answer.
Do I need to call the guards?
We are the guards.
We are the guard. Wait a minute.
There you go. I know. We just
Could you give us anything that'll help us accomplish what you want?
You should have had all the tools if you've done it before.
Not in dwarf land, buddy. Is there anything special going on around here with your diseased dwarf friends and all this
No.
other stuff?
Well,
Or
don't
you just gonna
get
keep
too
us in the
close.
dark?
But this audience is over.
Hmm.
It's time for you to leave.
Is there any open fire
Oh, I've just.
in this place? Is there like a burning fire in the corner?
There's a fire in the fireplace.
Okay, I just use a little cantrip from her, and I just pick one little spark, hit the carpet.
Because
As you do, Granzin runs in and pats out and like gestures you graciously. Please.
All right, let's get going in this ruse
say
of an agreement.
but like I'll knock a plate of food on the floor and then leave.
Okay. Everybody do a perception check.
No.
Really?
Get these out of the way now.
I guess so.
8.
Oof.
17.
18 and 20, 21.
Okay. So he escorts you out of the house, and the door closes behind you. You two notice that the halfling Dorman is kind of smiling maniacally at you as he slams the door shut behind you. Walking away, you two hear a glass shatter. Looking in the direction of the manager's office, from the outside you see a smallish figure in black emerge from the broken window. It looks in your direction, fires an arrow at you for a 15 pockets.
15.
No.
No.
No, he's gonna go for they're gonna go for the biggest target. What's your AC?
11.
Okay. Hits you for 8 points of damage.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And takes off around the side of the house.
That was a gremlin?
It was not a gremlin.
It was a halfling?
It looked about your
So how
size.
far away from it was he? Where was it? From
Probably about from the front door to probably about 100 feet.
It's not in range.
Do you want to chase it?
Yeah. Can I get within 60 feet of it before it like disappears?
You can try. Let me find out its movement speed. Come on. What's your movement speed?
30 feet.
30 feet? It's going to take a few rounds. It moves almost as fast as you do. It's sprinting around the corner.
Because I want to.
Can we hit it with something else?
I mean,
Reach it?
yeah, I can.
I mean, with another.
I mean, I can shoot it with a guiding bolt.
See that?
I mean,
As you're coming around the corner, do another perception check for me, Tatiana.
come on, roll good. 24.
Okay. You see it run into. You see the figure run into a shadow, and then appear on the outer wall that's surrounding the building.
Fucker can shadow walk.
And you recognize this as a similar technique that happened down underneath Singhorn.
Oh, the one that stabbed Pockets.
This little fucker. It's her. But she didn't aim at me. Is it your?
So now,
Your mom.
so now she's even
Mom!
further,
She's even further away now.
more than 120 feet.
Like, in that one, like, 6-second bout
Yeah.
of you turning the corner, she probably jumped about 100 feet.
Ugh.
Why
Fucker.
is your
Okay.
mom such a bitch?
Alright. I'm gonna go back to them.
Am I
Okay.
wrong? She just
Yeah.
shot me.
Well,
And I'm like,
Remember when she stabbed Pockets just yesterday?
well,
So she,
yeah, she's one of my
it's the-
friends.
I'm pretty sure it's the same person from Singhorn.
Right.
Because she just shadow stepped, and like, I can't catch her now. So,
Well,
so who is this person?
I think it's my mom. She
Your
abandoned
mom's
me
a
as a
bitch.
child.
Your mom is
I just heard that.
Yeah.
Like your mom? Oh, who else? Did you say
yeah.
his mom?
Yes,
Yeah.
she is.
Right? Such a bitch.
Yeah.
I was abandoned as a child. Yeah, she's a bitch.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We're all on
Okay.
it.
Okay, so we agree then.
Yes.
So let's, well, chasing her is fruitless.
Yeah, she like she's gonna just keep shadow stepping away. Like we can't catch her like that.
So,
I can't shadow step. So
We'll
should
have
we
to-
proceed and set a trap, or should we just keep going and we'll just have her show up at the weirdest times?
Well, we definitely have to like stop her next time. I'll try to fairy fire when next I see her. Do you guys have any way to?
I can control.
I have command. That's what I was gonna try to do. I was gonna like command her to halt, and that means she can't move.
Someone told me a story once. It was called the Parent Trap. If I could figure out, remember what they did, we could maybe do it for a mom trap.
You don't have two Haley Millses.
Well, if I was able to do change to the trickery demand, I could make a duplicate of myself. Then it'd be twins, and disguise myself so I could make twin versions of that.
Me.
Oh.
Ooh.
So she can abandon you again.
Thank you. Thank you, coming in.
But that's a later question for the DM.
Twice
Out of
depressed.
character.
Hey.
Yes.
Remember when I carried you up the mountain? And you said that you would heal me?
Feel me.
Wave my bloody.
I'll do
Yeah, he's got like an arrow in his shoulder.
Okay.
This is
So
You know I don't like metal.
Okay.
This is all just like
You like a little pincushion.
There you go.
okay, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna gonna cast aid.
You giving me AIDS? Oh no!
No. I'm gonna cast aid. So the three of you for the next 8 hours, your maximum hit points go up by 5. You also heal 5.
Yeah.
It like does it
Wow.
at the same time.
It heals and adds.
It says
Because
it
temporary
says
hit
their
points are the
current
same
hit
as
points.
regular.
It says their current hit points go up 5, and their maximum hit points go up 5.
Cool. So
Okay.
It's
That's
okay,
what it
but
says.
max not temporary. That's interesting.
Yeah. So your maximum. Hit
So it
points
would
go
be
up
5 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
But then you also gain 5 hit points back
Yes.
Well, he said max, not temporary, which is kind. They're slightly
for 3
different.
hours.
8 hours.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
But
8
I'm saying
hours.
like there's a room for
Yeah.
max.
So for the next 8
And
hours,
there's
you
a room
have
for
5
10.
extra hit points on top.
Yeah.
And then at the end, change it back.
Yeah. I'm saying like there's a way to change maximum and then
Oh,
there's
okay.
temporary, so they're technically different. That's cool. They changed it then.
Wait, how do you do
Yeah.
that? Where?
That's nice.
Click on
Thanks.
the hit points things.
Here?
That should help a little bit.
Does anyone want like
That's not what I
a
wanted.
zero?
Temp.
There
Does
we go.
anyone use
Template?
you use
There we go.
arrows?
Max hit point.
Was it a crossbow bolt?
It's just
let me
was
do
it?
Was it a crossbow
Is this
bolt?
a crossbow
Or-
bolt?
Yes,
arrow.
it's a here.
Okay.
Here, I have a crossbow bolt. You want a crossbow bolt?
Sure.
Thank you. Okay, yeah. Is there anything?
I'll wipe it off.
Can you tell anything
Yeah, so-
about it?
Max hit
Um,
point
Does
modifier.
it look
Oh.
evil? It wasn't poisoned, was
You know
it?
what?
I don't feel like it was poisoned.
Yeah. So then your max hit points are in green now.
Oh. So you just added 5.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's for the 3 of
Yeah.
you.
So your total are in green now.
Sweet. 27.
Okay.
Meat.
So that heals you a little bit.
Yeah.
Instead of doing the big heal, I figured I'd just do that.
No, that's
Because that works.
Super great.
Um.
Can we?
So you feel a lot better.
Yeah.
You're not completely healed, but
That helped.
there
for
might be
sure.
a scar
I mean,
there.
do you? I mean, if you
Except those little
need,
berry
if you,
things.
if you need a little bit
That's
more,
great.
I
That's
can
great.
give you.
Yeah, doing great.
Okay.
Is there anything you can tell about like the bolts that you fired at me? Is there any like mom clues on it?
Mom clues.
Like if found, please return to.
Do an investigation check. Since you're the one
you-
asking about it.
Yeah.
Oh yay!
good.
18.
18. It's a crossbow bolt.
No
You've
special
seen crossbow bolts before.
evil mom.
no
bolts?
initial.
No, it's made for a light crossbow.
Yeah.
Just run of the mill.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah, nothing
Me
special.
too. I mean, it wasn't poisoned. Expected her to be more of a bitch, so that's,
Right, so, I mean, there's
that's
that.
pretty good. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Let's go.
Okay.
Alright.
Can we
So
make
yeah. So
Hawkins
remember
go
that.
first?
That's for 8 hours.
Where are you
That
going?
aid. That's for 8 hours.
We're gonna follow the dwarf that is leading us down into the mines, isn't he, with our party?
No, he's not right now. He took off when that happened.
Oh.
He ran the other direction back to the house.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Should we run back to that and see what's going on? Or should we just proceed?
think
Well,
we
our
should
chaperone
proceed.
is gone.
Yeah, that's
Let's
true.
just haul ass down to what we came to do.
Right.
Because
It's
remember, like, this person jumps out of a window from where you just were.
Yeah.
You should probably check the office to see what
I
happened.
mean,
Okay, let's do it. So we shuffle back to the manor,
Okay.
and we see what's going on.
Okay,
It's
so
chaos.
returning to the house, one of the doors is ajar.
Uh-huh.
Entering, you hear commotion coming from the office you just left.
Uh-huh.
Pushing your way through, you see the once grand Valet Carcron lying dead on his couch.
our reward. I mean, oh no!
Uh.
Rush to his aid.
He
The
rushed
He's like,
to his aid?
he's like dead.
medicine
dead.
check. What's
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
You walk up and
Yeah.
Okay.
Investigate.
yeah, do a medicine check.
I'm gonna help. So yeah, you should have advantage, or
Hey.
I can do it because
Well, mine was 17, so.
I have a 25.
Oh, great. Either way.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay.
He's dead. Like, half of his head is severed.
Probably
Like,
didn't
at
need
the
the
neck.
medicine check.
And you kind of see a couple stab wounds, very similar to a couple that you've seen before. So yeah, confirming that it is the same assassin.
Mom is such a bitch.
Jesus.
So,
Don't look at me like I did it.
So as let's see, as they're checking,
Mm-hmm.
you see Granson kind of standing off to the side,
Mm-hmm.
and he leans over and he whispers into your, "Please meet me in the upstairs bedroom, second to the left," and then he disappears up the stairs.
He said that just to him.
Yep. You guys are busy.
I at least start eating some more food.
I write.
No meat.
I pull out a piece of paper and I write. Going
The smell is broken.
Oh,
You shouldn't
God.
be eating the meat.
it's not
So
gonna
now-
be
so now, yeah,
Okay, you're just gonna
Drink
dump
it.
it.
Actually, since he's already gone up, I'm gonna lean over and quietly.
I
say
couldn't
it to
figure out
them.
what spell to use to like
Okay.
You
break
guys-
it off of you guys.
girls.
I'm like,
Uh,
hold on.
what's his name? Granson?
Granson.
Granted.
Granson just told me to meet him upstairs in the bedroom.
Oh, I mean,
But
we don't
alone.
really have time for that.
I think there's something going on, but follow me up there in 5 if I don't come back out.
Okay, you don't need more time for that?
Just listen at the door if there's any commotion, but follow me. I go up the door, up the stairs.
Okay. There's a grand staircase at the entrance hall. It leads up to the second level of the mansion. The second door on the left is not locked.
A little behind.
The room seems dark. A voice comes from the dark interior. Enter and close the door quietly.
I can't be that quiet.
And I say,
Stuff, and I'm a giant purple.
only if you turn on the light.
Yeah, I rolled a 3
As you say that,
with a plus 2. That's,
a torch lights
oh,
up,
disadvantage.
and it is Granson.
Is he alone?
Yeah, it's still a 5.
Can you tell anything else? Can I roll for perception?
Yeah, roll for perception.
I mean, 0 modifier.
Yep, 18.
Okay.
I have a plus 2.
That's pretty good.
He looks the same as you previously saw him, but taller. His shoulders back and chin held sternly. Out of the side from behind something, you notice Drugar there.
Drugar?
Yeah, comes out and drops to one knee in front of him. He looks at you. I am the real Valet Karkron. Thank you, Drugar, for bringing them here. I've hid my presence for the last 4 months, so my actions would go unnoticed. Little did I know I wasn't the only one hiding among my staff.
Interesting. The person who attacked, who is that person? When did she come here? Is it a she? Tell us more about your staff that attacked.
Well, it looks as if one of my doormen was an
halfling.
assassin.
Okay.
It was that little halfling one that gave us that. Well, I'm not there. But
Yeah, you're not there.
No. Halfling.
we need those earrings.
Oh, yeah.
So it'd be like-
Okay. Why do you want to meet me alone?
The others were engaged, and I needed to speak with you immediately.
Speak.
We do need your help. I need the Azer expelled from this district and the people cured. I very much believe this plague has something to do with the orb. Drugar is one of my most loyal and trusted men. I sent him to Singorn a few days ago to look into the rumors of the orb purifiers. He was to let you in and bring you to me if you tried to enter the Davidson district. We need this done as soon as possible. My people are dying.
What is the fastest route to the orb?
Drugar can definitely take you down that way.
Okay. Is there anything that you could give me or my companions to aid us in getting to the orb? Not just, we can cleanse it. We just need to get to it.
Unfortunately, there are obstacles in the way,
Traps.
among other things.
What are these other things?
Well, the Azer, for one. We have sent out scouts and they've not returned.
Who are the Azor?
The Azer are a... how would I put it? A cousin of ours from the Fire Plane. A branch of dwarves that have lived in the Fire Plane and taken on the aspects of them, of the plane itself.
They're on fire?
They look like it sometimes, yes.
But is it physical fire, not an ethereal sort of
Trust
fire?
me, you'll know when you see them.
Wow. Well then let us go. Let us begin this journey.
Okay.
Mhm.
There's another problem. When the orb was corrupted, a rift in this plane was opened at the same time. A hole is now torn open to the fire plane. That's how the Azer were able to enter our minds and take over the lower half of the city. Valet turns to Drugar once more. I have one more favor to ask, my friend. Please lead these adventurers to the orb, protect them if you can, and seal the rift before something greater than the Azer come through. As you wish, my lord. Drugar rises and quietly leaves the room to wait outside. You guys are standing outside the door.
Like, hey,
How's
it going?
He comes out and he's like,
Ah!
and then immediately closes the door.
About that Warhammers.
Are there any other questions you have? Don't worry, you will be rewarded.
I'm not worried about the reward. I'm worried about the assassin and if anything you know of her. I'm worried about anything that you might have forgotten to tell us that would aid us. Like how long would it take us to get from this point normally to the orb?
Normally it would probably take about 2 hours.
2 hours. And there's no secret tunnels, no back entrances, anything like that that would circumvent any other problems that we're going to run into.
Oh, give me the wisdom headband.
Not that I know of,
You don't need
no.
that.
Yeah.
Who would know?
Clerics is wisdom.
Drugar would know the best way down there. I've only been down for inspections.
Yeah.
I do have some
Sure, you
information,
did anyway.
though,
What is it?
that it's not very useful, but I have a name.
What's the name?
Bo.
Bo?
Yes.
My dog?
I didn't say Beauregard, I said Bo.
Oh.
That's the assassin's name.
The assassin's name is Bo.
We've heard rumors that she is one of oh god, brain fart. The guy who took over the city. Shit.
Corbel.
Thank you. It just flew out of my head. We've heard rumors that she's one of his Corval's most powerful assassins. If at all possible, I would watch your backs.
Okay.
Other than that, we know nothing.
Okay.
Only he's hearing this, right?
Yeah.
Am I free to take to begin my
Yes.
journey? Okay.
Please, as soon as possible.
All right. I'm going to inform my friends of everything that you've told me, that we're all on the same page.
Please just keep this quiet. I'd like to keep my presence hidden for now
Okay.
until this problem is solved.
Okay.
As you can see, I don't want to be assassinated.
Fair enough. All right. So I'm going to go out and tell both of them what I saw, excluding who told me.
Who told you what?
Who told?
Okay.
What's his name? Kierkegaard? No. What is it?
Karkron?
Karkron.
Yeah.
Karkron.
So you just went and saw Granzin, apparently.
Granson. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
he's that's the name he's using. Was Granson.
Granzin is.
Yeah. Lord Valak Karkron is his real name.
Granzin is Lord. What is it?
Valak, V-A-L-E-K.
Get some more tea.
K-A-R-K-R-O-N.
K-A-R-K-R.
So you tell us all this.
I tell it except for the.
Ow.
I leave out the part of. Granzin
You're telling us
being-
Granson told you all this, right?
Yeah, Granzin told us all this.
And then just take a break real quick.
Granson.
Oh my god.
It's a lot of art.